terrorists. We're not no gangsters. We revolutionaries. And that's how we rock.
Yeah, man. What it do, man. Hey, man. Y'all see what it do, man. The Mighty W, man. Them horns, man. The Mighty W. Collaboration, man. Watson, Texas, man. We in the building. Big Unc, what it do, Unc?
What's going on, man? Hey, look like we look. Hey, listen here, Jack. Look like we in Georgia with it, man. We in Noonan, Georgia.
Georgia, man. Here we go. Yep. Bobby, let's roll, man. Georgia style, man.
Hey, let me tell you something, homeboy. I don't need to get no ride with you, nigga. I got my own damn plane, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Talk that shit. Talk that shit, Jack. That's what I'm talking about.
Your own shit. Yeah. So we head down to Noonan, Georgia, man, which is a suburb of Atlanta, where a 15-year-old, woo, you heard me, a 15-year-old, 15. The police went into the teen's room and found, I don't even want to say it, bro. I'm gonna let y'all see this shit right here, Jack. This is crazy. Children on the corn. That's what. Hey, that's what BJ called them.
Police say when they arrested him, they discovered a cache of weapons, some of them modified to be fully automatic. Fox 5's Doug Evans has the story, all new at 6.
There's not much we can tell you about this 15-year-old because he is a juvenile, but wait till you hear about his arrest at a home in Atlanta this past week. The Noonan Police Department Drug and Vice Unit, along with Atlanta Police, were investigating an armed robbery that happened in Noonan back in April. They believed a 15-year-old was one of 2 juveniles responsible, and they say they found that kid hiding in a bedroom in Atlanta with the covers pulled over him. Here's what police said they also found in that bed with the teen.
They knew going in that he was in there based on...
1 second, huh? Now, TV Land, keep in mind what you're seeing. They went into this home like they was raiding the house. They went into the house. Luckily and fortunate for this kid, they didn't hit this kid with 100 rounds and chop him into pieces. This 15-year-old boy was laying in the bed with an arsonist. He had an arsenal inside this bed with him, man. Let's B-roll, huh? I just had to stress that. He didn't have him just spread it all over the house. He had him with him as well, man. Children of the corn, man.
The woman told them, and they actually found him hiding in a bedroom under covers on a bed with an AR pistol, fully loaded with the safety off under the blankets.
They say the kid's finger was on the trigger.
Say what? This nigga had an AR with the clip, with the safety off. Now, I gotta say this, Cap. I know we talk a lot of shit about these police, man, and these police women. But if they really wanted, to, they could have let it go.
Yeah.
And you ain't hear him? You ain't hear him? They said he had the finger on the trigger.
That means he off safety. He locked and loaded.
15,
15, man.
15. And if they wanted to, they could have let it go on him. Because he was a threat.
Yes.
So I gotta point that out right there. That's crazy, Jack. 15 years old. I gotta rewind that.
Fully loaded with the safety off under the blankets.
They say the kid's finger was on the trigger of the AR pistol. They say they later found 2 more handguns in the bed, including one that was stolen during that armed robbery here last April. They say they found 2 rifles also under the bed. They say all of these guns were in that same bedroom. Many of them were stolen.
Damn,
Union,
man.
Atlanta, Carrollton. In all, more than 10 firearms were seized at that house, along with...
Pause this right here, Jack. This is what this 15-year-old kid... He got his little bag of weed right here, but look at this boy got drums. He got extendos. And I guarantee you, because these youngsters love it, I guarantee you probably about how many handguns we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guarantee you all 4 of them got switches on them. I guarantee you. Bro, you see this shit? This boy got the monkey nuts and everything.
Man, don't he? He got the drug monkey nuts on that big brain. 15 years old, man.
He got
the
Draco.
They still these guns.
Right here.
So just imagine, all those guns got counts on them from somewhere.
Damn, hey, I ain't gonna lie, BJ. This nigga got a nice ass arsenal right here.
Nah, somebody say, T-Baby say he wasn't our color, and then Alabama Snoop say he might have been white, OG. No, y'all gonna see what color he is.
Are they talking on your IG? I hope they can hear me. Nah, brothers. He was black, homie.
This is a young black young. They keep B-rolling. You're gonna hear 14, 15-year-olds, not just him by himself. This is a black. These are young blacks in the community of Atlanta, Georgia. This ain't no white boy, man. These are our kids.
No white boy. So
these are our kids.
But I know where they're going at it. I know where they're going with it. It was white officers. They let them make it, bro. We gotta shine a light that they let this little nigga make it, bro. Because they really could have took this little nigga out.
Yeah, they could have blew his ass from here to smithereen. He wasn't white. The reason why they didn't shoot him or kill him wasn't because he was white or he was the wrong color. No, they just spared that little youngster life, man. Them white folks spared his life. And primarily, the arresting officers was probably, a lot of them was probably majority vest black because we talking about Atlanta. We talking about Georgia. There's a lot of predominant black officers in Atlanta, man. A whole lot of. Like
that's true.
But to y'all, those are people in the communities. Those are uncles and aunties and cousins of the communities. So this is one of the reasons why he didn't get gunned down.
Hold up, Cap. Let me keep it real with you. This a keep it real moment. Nigga, I hate to say this shit, but nigga, the black officers, sometimes they the worst ones.
Oh yeah, because they so warped and brainwashed and want to prove themselves and and look honor down thee. You absolutely right. I'm in total agreements with you.
They the worst.
However, nevertheless, God was with this young black kid.
Amen.
God was with them police that day because
Amen.
They didn't open fire and I'm talking about they didn't open fire and chalk that little boy up, man. Like they could have chalked him up, man, like a piece of chalk, man. They had every right, and they rights at that point in time and moment. The way he brandished all them weapons, it was in their right and their discretion. They could have unloaded. Gun! That's all one had to say. All one had to holler was gun. And then one opened up, and all the rest of them was going to follow suit.
Follow suit, man. And look at all these clips. All these clips loaded. All of them. You see them, Cap? Mm-hmm. They loaded. Oh, my God. B-roll, man.
With some extended magazines, double drum magazines for rifles, at least one handgun that they say was modified so it could fire continuously, much like a fully automatic.
Didn't I tell you? I knew one of them handguns had to have a switch on it. I knew one of them.
Yeah, he modified.
And so for this armed robbery that happened here in April, Noonan police have now arrested 2 juveniles, one 14-year-old that was arrested shortly after the crime, and now this 15-year-old arrested this past week.
I'm back.
Fox 5 News.
14 and 15-year-old African Americans, man.
Wow, bro. Wow. Children of the damn corn, Cap. Now, Cap, let me ask you this, man. We always talk about the household and parenting. What was the parenting at here? How the hell you don't know your child has this many guns in your damn house?
Well, takes us back to the parenting, right?
Yeah.
It's obviously this is a situation of a single parent home. This is not a double parent home, bro. A father is nowhere near in that home. I ain't talking about no baby daddy ass nigga, some sperm donor. There's no way a father is in that home and not aware of that arsonist in that house, in that little boy room like that. See, a father, his awareness is too short. We ain't like the women. Not taking nothing from our women because they way sharper and smarter than us. They was born that way. But our awareness is just different from the women.
Yeah.
we pay close attention to certain shit that the women may not see or overlook. And kids can put it right in our face. And you won't even see the shit. That's how slick they be.
Yeah.
But certain things that, like, we have certain intuitions, just like the women were born with that intuition to tell you, hey, babe, I think you should stay in today. We have certain intuitions that we were born with as well, right? So,
yeah.
With that being said, we can see certain things, or we'll foresee it. So he couldn't get away with that shit if there was a father figure in his household and his daddy would know all them guns was in there.
Yeah.
So this got to be a single household situation where either his mother's on drugs, and I hate have to resort to this when it comes to us like this, man, but this be the typical reasons, this be the typical outcomes. So she's either on drugs, or either she's a young in her 30s, her late 30s, going into 40 because he's 15. So she's young, she's clubbing, she's running the street, she's from pillar to post, from nigga to nigga. It's probably more siblings involved in that household. So he's raising himself. It's obviously at 15. That's the only way that nigga can break in houses, break in these places, and steal all these guns, because he's raising his goddamn self. He don't go to school. He's the dropout. He's raising himself, him and his crimies. They come from the same background. That's why they collaborate. That's why they can get along. They understand one another, because they come from the same background. Lack of love, lack of unconditional love, lack of nutrition, lack of solitude, lack of education. They come from the same background. They are products of their environment, bro.
Damn.
Hey, man. It is what it is. It's children of the corn, man. It's a new wave, new world, man. Y'all see what this is, man. 14, 15 years old, boy had over 50-something damn guns, not to mention how much ammunition he had. He had enough to go to war. Reload, upload, and reload for some hours. That's how much ammunition and shit this boy had, man. Children of the corn, man. R.O.E. 2023, man.
Hold up, Cap. Hold up. So just to give an update on this story. So the mother was charged also with the weapons. And hold up, doing the search, I'm trying to find out who this other dude is, because I think we got it all wrong, bro. I'm trying to see who this other dude is, bro. They not all right. So check this out.
The boyfriend then?
Nope, we got it wrong. We got it wrong, bro.
Okay, well, if we wrong, if we got it wrong, let's put it out there so we can correct it. You know, we stand on correction. We definitely stand on correction.
The 15-year-old lives in the house with his mother and father.
Okay, TV land. So the translation was, the correction is on me. My apology. My prediction was wrong. As Unc says, the little boy does have two parents in the household. So that means his sneaky ass was sneaking, hella sneaky. That he snuck this up on his parents' eyes. So now his parents are being charged for his crimes because he's a juvenile.
But check this out. What they said when the police searched when the police searched the house, I'm not gonna disclose the parent's name. The mother was charged with possession of dangerous weapons, and then the father was charged with possession of dangerous weapons and possession of marijuana. So that little bag of marijuana we seen wasn't the boys; it was the father's.
So y'all still think this little kid was a white boy? TV land, IG. Y'all still think he was a white? His parents, his daddy was a hustler, man. His daddy was slanging weed. No discrimination does not say white people don't do it neither. Listen, man, listen to the story, bro. Y'all got to pay attention. Alabama, he was not a white boy, man. He was, unfortunately, it ain't one of the moves. So, it's one of us, our own kind, man. Once again, man, it's our own kids, man.
Well, I would just say this for TV land. I'm going to say the first name. Xavier ain't no white name. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that, Jack.
Is that the juveniles' names?
No. That's the father's name.
The father.
Yeah.
Now on our B-roll, did they have the father and mother in custody? Do we have pictures of them? Did they have a video of the mother and father going into custody?
No, no pictures. It's no pictures. It's just a news article, basically giving a rundown for us what weapons was found and the charges. But all three are locked up under the same charges.
Dr. Little question was, is that their biological father? Is it his biological father? They really don't say that to us. They don't describe that, do they? They just say
That's
both.
Good. Now, good question. It could be a stepdad. The only thing I'm seeing that the mother and they both have the same last name.
The mother and the father?
Yeah, same last name. But you're right.
So they married.
They married. Exactly.
They married then. So the possibility could be his biological father. Great question, Little.
Let me see if we can find a picture. I'm kind of interested. Nah, no picture. They're not showing the picture. Yeah, no picture.
Wow, man. So there you have it, TV land. 14 and 15 years old. Think about it, man. When we told y'all they was breaking in houses and they was breaking in places and stealing and robbing these guns, that should have told y'all the nationality right there. You don't got white boys running around here flocking, man, in groups like our kids. You don't got white boys running around here with the heart to break in black houses, nigga, and steal guns. I mean, come on, man. That should have told you right there. That ain't no white boy breaking in no house stealing guns. You feel me? Unless he's in some suburban area. We wasn't in no suburban area. We was in the hood. However, man, it's unfortunate, misfortunate that it's our kind, our people, little black boys, man, little young black boys, our kids, man, children of the corn, man. Hey, man, do you know where your son is right now? Do you know where your 14-year-old daughter is right now? And your 15-year-old son or your 14-year-old? Ask yourself that question as a parent. Do you know where your 15 years right now? Children of the Corn, man. R.O.E, man, 2023. Spliff D TV. HTX Current News. Watch Satellite News. We bringing you the news you can use, Jack. Hey, it's your favorite YouTube twins. We over here getting it in. Leave y'all comments below, man. This is a great topic right here. A hot topic, man. A topic that, hey, every great parent in America should be wise and paying attention and focus, man, on what's going on in your household, man. So, hey, man, y'all leave a comment, man. Leave how you feel about it, man. Explain, man, if you were in that situation or if it was yours, what would you do? What would you do? You find out your 15-year-old got a fucking arson hidden in your house, upside under his mattress and all through his closet. Guns on top of guns, on top of guns, on top of guns, including a grenade. Ha! On that note,
hold up before you end it. Hold up before you end it. Before you end it with the Mighty W, I want to do a retraction. I looked up another article. So the mother, Xavier, is her other son, which is he's 19 years old. So Cap was right. Single mother, two kids that live in the household.
Wait a minute now, man. Hold on, man, because you got to be over here looking dumbfounded and stupid, man, as a host, man. What's wrong with you, researcher?
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the newspapers.
Get that shit right over there, huh? All right. Rewind. Big Unc just informed me and told me, okay, I was correct. Single mother, single household, no father. So to answer your question, Dr. Little, no, that wasn't his biological father. The 19-year-old guy named Xavier who was charged is his oldest brother. So now we know where the influence comes from. 19, 15, 14. That's your brother. Your brother's involved. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense, huh?
Oh, yeah. And the 19-year-old probably run the household.
Run the household, man. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense now, man. Man, this is crazy, bro. Children of the Corn, man. Hey, man, y'all leave y'all comments, man. Leave how you feel as a parent, man. Let me read this real quick before I jump out. It says, Dr. Lil John 137, man. It says, deeper question, because a lot of them will say, yeah, but do they know the actually mental environment Do they know the actual mental environment of whereabouts and where their kids are? A lot of parents will say, yeah, but do they really know their mental environment or really know where their kids are? You feel me? Hey, man, listen, man. There are a lot of real sincere parents out here still left in the world. There are parents who really have their kids' best interests. There are parents who love their kids unconditionally, bad, good, no matter the bullshit that these kids do to the parents, how they disrespect the parents. We still love our kids, bro. We still here for our kids because that's our job. That's our duty, man. You feel me? They didn't ask to be born. We chose for them to be born. So it's our job and our duty to keep guiding them, whether they don't know what they fucking do or not, man. You still God as a father, man. You still God as a mother. The hell what they going through. They'll get over it eventually. They'll come around eventually. If they don't, so what? Still do your job as a parent, man. On that note, man, as a real true father, man, you feel me? Shout out to all the fathers across the globe, man, all the fathers in America, man, and all the great, great real women. I tilt my hat off. I take this hat all the way off to great women of America, single women who really, really raise kids. Not one, but 2, 3, 5. Some women even did it with 7 and 6 by themselves. That's 4 baby daddies, sorry ass baby daddies, 4 sorry ass sperm donors that they gave their body to, but they still raised them kids by themselves. And you know what? It seemed like the kids that really, really be up against it, some of them kids become the most extraordinary kids of the world, huh? And the kids who are spoiled, who got parents in the household, who really raised them, give them discipline, give them teaching, give them guidance, they become the fuck ups. What the fuck going on, huh? Why is it so opposite? That's a question, Unc. Anytime you can answer it, Unc.
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
What the hell you doing over there, man?
Man, nigga, I had to piss, nigga.
God damn, nigga. I be over here looking all embarrassed like I'm talking to my damn self or something, man.
No, ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. But this story here is just it seems like this is just a repeat story, bro. And you keep and each story tends to have the same background, which you always point out. Single parent household, bro, trying to raise these kids. And 9 times out of 10, they not raising them, they friends with the kids. And that's why these kids are just running so abruptly out here in this world. They basically, these kids, like you said, are raising themselves, bro. And just like you pointed out also, this 15-year-old, the only role model that he has to look up to is the 19-year-old. If the 19-year-old is out here thugging it, and this the only thing that this 15-year-old is seeing, he thinking it's cool to live that type of lifestyle.
Yeah, basically, because he's following his brother lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Alabama Snoop say most of the time, he's basically saying in the South, right? This is how they newscasters, this is how they get out. He say most of the time they describe the black kids in the news of top of the South and hold the other ethnicities for later. This ain't the case of Alabama Snoop. We keep explaining to you guys, these are young black African-American kids, man, raised in a single household in poverty-stricken areas, bro. And they what you call the burglary? I just used the word for it. For breaking in houses, man, and burglarizing shit. What's the word for it, huh? What they call it?
Well, what you think, nigga breaking in the houses, nigga, or flocking?
It's a word. Huh?
You said flocking, right?
Yeah, we go flocking.
Yeah,
these are young black kids flocking, man. His little brother, his big brother gave him the game, man. So his big brother is sending him on a mission. Him and his little young 14-year-old little homies. Why you think they're so young? The older brother sending them on the missions. He probably casing out all the spots and sending them. Straight up. He probably casing out all the spots and sending them. How's they gonna know what to go get and what guns to go get and where to go break into or who to rob? These niggas is robbing straight guns. They didn't have jewelry. They didn't say nothing about jury. They got caught with birds and pounds of weed and money. They said, didn't you see that table, TV Land? An arson of guns, over 50-something guns, man.
You know something? I just thought about something, Cap. I'm thinking about what you just said. And I'm thinking about how the older OGs used to do it back in the day. And this 19-year-old is doing it right now. He's sending the 15 and the 14-year-old to go put in the work, to go steal the guns, bring them back to him. So he's selling the guns. He ain't getting his hands dirty at all. Because think about it, bro. If this 15-year-old boy is such a criminal and he's so much into the streets, why when the police came in, he hiding under the sheets in the bed, curled up? Think about it.
Well, A1, he was hiding in the sheets because A1, his little ass was really scared.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He ain't built like that killer, I'm gonna kill the police type shit. No, that wasn't his get down. He was scared. But what his young ass don't realize is your scariness could have cost you your whole entire life, bro, at that moment, because you had your hand on the trigger. Not a little gun, a real big gun and an automatic. They could have sprayed some shit. So this for us as a culture, this is a fortunate situation all the way around the board, whether you want to look at it or not, because we didn't walk away with a story where we're talking about a young 15-year-old who got shot 100 times by 5 police who entered his bedroom. We're talking about a young boy who got arrested, seized with an arsenal of guns. I'm talking about arsenal of weapons. Arrested and seized, plus his partner, 14 years old. Now his big brother, 19. So at the end of the day, you know, justice was served in that manner as far as him being in an illegal stage and having all them weapons in his mama house like that, bro. So his life was spared. Yeah, he got to go do some time. He'll get out. That little youngster's going to be out by the time he's 20, 25, 23. He'll be out. Hopefully, it'll be a lesson learned for him and his little partner. But the moral of the story and the greatness of this story today is we're not talking about the death of a 15 or 14-year-old black boy. That's the key. We're not talking about the death of a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old black boy. That's the beauty of this story, man. Hey, man, I'm your favorite host, man, Bounty Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino. Uncle Spliff D is in the building, man, ride shotgun as always, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Them collaborator horns, man. The Mighty W. Watts. We are taught to survive. Baraka. And we out this bitch. Ha!